Who's that pretty girl in that mirror there? What mirror where? I'm a guess he poops himself twice this race. Well, I mean, if you do it once, you may as well just keep it topped up, to be honest. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Friday. I'm been trying to think of ways for the last 10 minutes or so of how we go about keeping a nice, relaxed, chilled... Thank you very much, Paul, for the euro. I appreciate that, buddy. Welcome back to another stream. I've been trying to think of ways for like the last 10 minutes or so how we keep this a nice, happy, upbeat stream. If anybody is in the ARL Discord, just have a read over the last basically 25 minutes or so. Because there are many shared opinions, let's just say. So I think what I'm going to do today is, after qualifying finishes, I am going to go downstairs. I'm going to get myself some Jack Daniels and Coke, and we are going to cheer ourselves up in the forms of alcohol. So that should be fun. We're going to see how it goes. I'm riding the Suzuki today. This is not a model swap. If we go to, not is it, garage, info, doesn't even tell me. Okay, I thought it would say RM there. We are on the Suzuki 450. It tells me in the server list, doesn't it? There I am. RMZ 450. To have a bit of fun. Last year at Washougal, I rode the 252 stroke. Unfortunately, this year, the 252 strokes are even less competitive than they was last year. So it's really not even worth trying it at that point. But we're going to try and ride the Dookie today. I got Chase to slide me a suspension because that man has suspensions for everything. So we're going to see how it goes and how it rides. And I'm going to try not to do like a constant complaining, because I was definitely a bit better last week. It still slipped in here or there. I'm going to get it all out of the way early, right at the beginning. So then once I've said my bit, we can just race the track and deal with what's in front of us, because it is the same track for everybody. This is probably the smoothest track that we've had so far. And there are many corners that are just completely flat with no bumps or ruts in them whatsoever. And it's probably the most amateur one that we've had to date. And it's probably my least favourite one that we've had so far. So that's it. We are done. We're now going to carry on racing and see how she goes. I should probably follow Cam for a little bit here to see if there's any sneaky low lines that he takes to. I found one by myself. If we go outside of this next corner, is he going to do it as well? No. Fuck off, does he? I thought he was going to step on top of that. If you go all the way around the outside of that corner, you can basically hit that jump and your wheels don't leave the ground. So I'm going to try and do that each lap. But I was scared then that we might have had like a parlour scenario. So like stuff like this, there's just nothing to bank your wheels off of at all on the 450. So you have to go all the way around the outside. There's going to be no point in going anywhere else other than the outside. In a weird way, so I played a few laps of last year's aerial track this morning. And it feels exactly the same, minus the ruts and bumps. Other than there's an occasional inside line here or there, to be fair, which they added IRL. So we'll definitely give them a miss and go around the outside lane. But other than that, yeah, not too much has changed at all. I was contemplating running the headlight as well. We made the joke last week at Millville, because the colour of the road gets like really, really dark black once you reveal the bottom layer of soil. And it makes it quite tricky to see what is actually going on in the rut, like if there's any holes or anything forming in it. But I tried it in testing earlier, and it's fine in the shadowy bits, but when you're not in the shadows, it's too bright, like to the point where it hurts my eyes. So I think we'll give it a miss and we'll just try and struggle around today. I mean, technically that's what Washougal is for anyway. It's meant to be the track that has shadows on it, and last year I got moaned at for turning my shadows off. Well, I don't believe you can even do that anymore, even if you wanted to. I think that's been changed as like a cheating thing with changing game files. So we'll run it as it is. We'll give ourselves a hard time. We'll handicap ourselves in multiple ways today. I think a very important thing for starting laps is just going to be getting a good drive there before the finish and see how that goes. Slide our way into the DMs. Thank you, Mike. Let me make sure I pronounced this correctly. Mike Nesticity. I think I've done a pretty good job there. Thank you very much, Mike, for the 5 gifted. There we go. I was wondering why the audio wasn't coming through. I appreciate that. Thank you. Very generous of you. Make sure you give Mike a little W in chat if you got one, Lim.
Tell you what, he gives himself a facial there, doesn't he?
What can I... I was also curious if running a 120 rear tyre might help me today, but since I'm on the Suzuki, I think I kind of need the extra oomph that the 110 tyre gives you, but we'll see how that goes. Thank you very much, Reaper. Keep posting short form. I know I need to. The only reason that I have the last 2 nights is because I see so many of yours, and I'm thinking, oh, you know what? May as well add a little bit more to it. I'm too awkward. I'm not cut out for short form content. I don't do like the over the top, happy in your face, loud stuff. So I need to try and learn it a little bit.
Hello bruv, keep posting short form.
29 months is
smiley
crazy
face
though.
Emoji.
It's like basically 2.5 years? Yeah, that's pretty gross. Pretty gross. Oh, survive. Oh, I haven't tried this. Haven't tried that tyre inside yet. I've been going outside there every time. We'll give that a couple of other attempts. The only thing that's going to concern me a bit today is qualifying, because if I end up qualifying 12th on a Yamaha, which is, I think, now the second best bike, I think everyone's moved over to the Fantic now, where am I going to end up on the Dookie? That is the question. I just need to try and run a somewhat solid lap. And you know what would be quite funny? If I ended up qualifying for Pro-Am rather than Pro, just rock up and try and get a Pro-Am dubski. What would then be even funnier is if I show up for Pro-Am and don't win. that would be even funnier. Maybe I'd scumbag it. I'd rock up on the Yamaha just to make sure. Okay. Back end said no there. I think a lot of the process today, so qualifying as well as the first moto, a lot of it's going to be learning what the Suzuki wants from me and learning how to ride it properly. Ride it, cowboy. Yeah. Corners like that as well. There's no point doing anything other than the outside because you're not given anything to bank off of. I compare that corner and then exactly the same corner but on Kelsey's version, for example, and Kelsey's one is so much better for multiple line choices. Yo, yeet. Do I have a favourite person to race against? The person that I think I've had the most good battles with, in terms of both giving each other respect and changing lines, not just kind of running through each other and hoping the other person gives way, is probably Tyler, to be honest. Tyler's very respectful. He'll only go for the yeet off the track if it's like last lap, last corner, which he has done to me in the past, as all you can remember. Glen Helen MXGP's last year, he absolutely yeeted me in the second to last turn. But then it's fair game at that point. But outside of that, I've had a lot of very nice back and forth altercations, let's say, with Tyler. Whereas some people you can battle for a while, but then they'll like cross jump the shit out of you and take you out in the air, or there'll be an inside line that basically you're going to, and then the other rider will just still commit to it, even if they're half a bike length behind and yeet you out of the way. Tyler is very, very... I don't even know the right word. He's very thoughtful. He likes giving people the line if he isn't 110% sure that he's got it himself. So I do like battling against Tyler. And can we get... He's probably never going to see this. Can we get some happy birthday TJs in the chat? Because today is Tyler's birthday. So we need to hope that Tyler gets a win today. I think that'll be very nice for him. He did... I think he won the overall last week. Where was we last week? Millville. Yeah, I think he won the overall at Millville. So if he can do the same this week, that would be a big W for him. That would be nice. Is this the easiest track so far? Yes, 100%. I would put this up there in terms of easiness with like the TFC outdoors tracks that we had multiple years ago, where a lot of the corners you just didn't need to take the ruts because they were built at such an awful angle, you could just flat track everywhere. But we can't flat track anymore because the side of the tyres don't really allow it on the 450s at least. So we have to kind of filter our way to the outside to find something to bank off of. But 110% yes, this is probably the easiest track of the season so far. It's in competition with Hangtown. Because Hangtown was very, very smooth also. There seems to be a bit of an uproar, a bit of mutiny going on in ARL at the moment, which I'm all here for, because maybe they'll finally listen to what people actually want. And don't Please don't take this to heart, by the way, if you fall into this category, because I mean no offence by it whatsoever. It's purely what I'm observing from where I am. I know they're making these tracks easier because more people then download them, like the broader community download it, not just the top-level racers. However, the same people that tend to like these dumbed-down tracks are the same people that play it for an evening and then go back to their Farm 14 and Walnut lobbies on repeat. So if that's the case, why cater to them in the first place and make a worse race series because of it, if they're only going to enjoy it for a short amount of time anyway? That's the only thing I don't understand about this. But yeah, again, I don't want to keep going on about it because it's a broken record every single week. So that's why we're rocking up on a Suzuki today. For whatever reason, Washougal seems to end up being almost like a bit of a meme round for me. Like last year I rocked up on the 252 stroke. This year we're rocking up on the Suzuki. I can't remember the year prior to that. I don't know if I did anything different. But, yeah, it don't matter. We'll try and have fun in the racing today. Oh, God. I need to stop leaning too far back. I've noticed the old banana bike does have a little bit of a tendency to want to loop itself out. Which is weird, because it doesn't feel insanely fast, but every now and then you'll just catch, like, the right amount of traction and it'll want to yeet you off the back. So I need to be careful with that. I'm also not sure what is the best move down this hill yet either. I have to imagine it's probably an outside, because then you can just yeet your way down the hill as hard as you want to. But I would like to log a lap. We're already 10 minutes through qualifying, holy. And I think there's a bit of a sneaky low line over here on the far left. Yeah, look at that. Barely leave the ground. We'll see if this lap time counts from doing that. I usually don't find the low lines until I get past from people doing them in the race, or I'll tune into the NA stream later tonight and see people doing them then. So if I can find any during the course of qualifying, it will definitely help me out over the course of the night. Ah, completely blew the right, that's annoying. And then this last corner here is probably one of the trickiest ones on the track. So if you exit that outside right a little bit too early, the front end will tuck on you. Does it count? It doesn't count. Okay. Now, I don't know if that was from the uphill step up or if it was from the Ryder Rick DiFrancesco / Hayden Deegan collision jump. So we'll have to do some experimenting with that and see which one is the culprit. I don't feel 100% confident in the Suzuki just yet around the corners. Whereas on like the Yamaha or the KTM, for example, once I get it planted in the turn, I know what it's going to do. But it's a little bit of guesswork at the moment with the Suzuki. I haven't learned all of its characteristics. Don't know what the fastest way is yet in this chicane. I'll probably look to see what the fast boys are doing in the race and try and copy it. I'll try and hit this whole corner in third gear rather than second and shifting up. That felt okay. Felt quite nice. Currently 7.5 seconds off of the lead, which is not ideal. So we'll not be qualifying into pro being 7.5 seconds behind. We need to pick it up just a little bit. I was more on the track that time while still saying super low, so hopefully this one will end up counting. I mean, this bit of the track here slows you down quite sufficiently. I feel like that's just natural with the overall layout of it, though. What we got? That lap did count. There we go. So I'm 2.8 seconds down. I'm a 2:10.5, which is 4 seconds quicker than I had in testing. So we will take that. I imagine that Cam is probably going to go another second or so faster than he currently is. So I'll be nearly 4 seconds behind. But for a Suzuki on a track that's so fast, that'll have me top 35, so we'll take that every day. That'll have us qualified in. Never mind, he's gone even quicker than that. He's 4 seconds ahead of me now. That is actually unreal pace. I don't know what, again, like the last couple of weeks, these boys have stepped it up a whole nother level in terms of their lap speed. It's actually unreal. Yeah. Sorry, I can read chat a little bit now. I was locked in there. Track looks easy. It is. We got crab, multiple crabs. There's been a clear drop-off in quality in Supercross and Motocross. I agree with you, Sir Barksalot. Fuzzy trying to win the Yappers Championship. He's in second place right now, though. Point situation for me. I'm in a very, very lonely P4 right now. The boys in front are long gone, and then P5 is even further behind me. So I can afford to have a couple of stinky races. Although... Actually... Let me check something real quick on my phone. Not next week. The week after that, so in 2 weeks' time from today, I will not be home. So the 8th of August, I will not be home. But if we're following the real life calendar, don't we have the next 2 weeks off so I don't miss around anyway? So yeah, if we got 2 weeks off, I should be okay. I thought I was going to miss around. Next race is on the 16th. Oh yeah, we're good then. We're Gucci. I didn't mean... No, I don't mean real life. I mean in-game. 16th isn't a Friday, is it? $15th. Yeah, no, we're good. No, we are Gucci then. We won't miss one. So yeah, I think I'm probably going to end up 4th in points. Like, there's such a big gap behind and in front that even if I was to go and win out every race from now on, I wouldn't win the championship. Even if I was to go out and get like 6th and 7th every race, I don't think I'd dip from P4. So we're really just riding now for the love of competition, the love of the game. Yoit. I said to the boys when we was watching the Washougal race, as soon as I saw all these inside singles or little doubles they've made into all the corners IRL, I was like, well, tracking game's going to be shit now because everyone's just going to rail around the outside of the rollers all the time. I think even if I was on a Yamaha or a Fantic right now, I reckon I'd only go like a 1.5 seconds quicker. I'm not getting anywhere near that extra 4 seconds that Cam's gone clear of everybody. And the only other issue I've got is, take that exact corner right there. How, regardless of how rough or rutty a track is, from a track building perspective, I know you are making a track for the masses, but it's also for a race series. I don't get how you can make an inside line be so overpowered and give you no alternative. Because you can get around this inside here without showing off at all. You can crank that bad boy over. Whereas the outside here, you see it kind of mellows out and then the rut drops away from you. So unless that inside gets super boofed, which it might do by the back end of Moto 2 if everyone's taking it the whole time, I don't see what we're doing. I don't see any alternative to pass there. How are you 4 seconds off? You'll have to ask Cam there, HM, because I'm in exactly the same boat as you are right now. Did the bikes get worse in Beta 20? So the bikes themselves didn't change, but the game itself, I think, changed the weight distribution, so your rider naturally goes a bit further back on the bike. So if you're front tucking more now, it's because there is not as much weight on the front end. So I've kind of forced myself now to try and lean forwards as much as I possibly can do. And for the most part, it does seem to help for the front end tucks. I mean, I've just gained almost an entire second in one corner by going around the outside of that roller. 9/10 up. Okay, so we got more time to work with. We are a second up now. I imagine people will just be sending Sending that. Quite like the outside there. I think inside's probably better, but outside gives me a little something to bank my wheels off as well, so I don't run the risk of just sliding out completely. Why did I shift fourth? That was a bad mistake on my behalf. Yeah, I lost a lot of time going up that hill from that upshift. So there's potential to gain a second, I just need to run a good rest of the lap. And this qualifying session is zooming by, we're already 20 minutes through. Let me see how much we can get away with. If I just send this to flat without braking. Oh! We might have to brake just a little bit. We'll go again. We'll go for another attempt. I wonder if anyone's doing the scumbag shit where you take off the last single and jump up and over the finish line. Let's do a test. Someone on the inside of me there. If I go around the outside... Oh, I think he crashed. Yeah, I think that outside in turn 2 might be better. And he's going inside here. Let me test this. Ah, he messed it up. It's not a great test. Oh, we sliding. We sliding because we got nothing to bank the wheels off of. Oh my, I'm running 2 litres of fuel, okay. The invisible barrier is on the track. What one? I haven't found any yet that are further out than they should be. If you mean the one near the end of the lap with the tight right, left as you come down the hill, that one's fine. That's not on the track itself, it's only as you start jumping around the corner. But I think, are people doing like this shit where they come yeeting off and they try getting up and over the finish line to start a really fast lap? I think that's been a thing in years past, but to be fair to the track team, they've been pretty good with their barrier placement so far this year. To stop anybody starting laps in a really stupid way. Uh-oh. See, I'm going almost an entire second up just in the first 4 corners. I just need to hit them fast and lock in on the rest of the lap and we're leapfrogging my time loads. Not sure why that has collisions. Optic went 6-0 in group stage. They are legit God Squad. Yes, I watched their games. It was quite good. I didn't think they were quite as locked in though as they were at Champs, but still decent. Oh, guess I'm going inside it. Just accelerated a bit too much. I mean, I gained time on the inside as well. I must have had a really bad lap on the lap that I completed. Don't go over it. Ah! That's that Suzuki. I can't... I don't know all of its characteristics just yet. I do keep pushing the front a little bit too hard into the corners. It's not grabbing quite as hard as I'd like it to, like a Yamaha or Fantic would. I imagine you'll probably get a better start on the far right side here, wouldn't you? Oh. Yeah, that's probably a much better way to start your lap. And 0.3 seconds up before we've even got around one corner. I always find it funny when I see people just laying in the track with their hands in their head in their hands. That's the one. I don't want to keep doing that though. I might have to experiment with the inside in that left-hander if I'm going to keep going off the track. Yo, yeet. I mean... I'd be curious to see if I'm even going to finish inside the top 15 in qualifying this week. Oh, I blew that rut as well. It's frustrating. I'm so much happier that we've got that. I'm not happy with that. What happened there? The bike just fully gave out on me. I'm so much happier that we've got that new, like, step-up jump at the start of the lap rather than that horrible turn-in, like, ski jump slash roller that's been there for multiple years. Never, never, ever liked that jump. No, Rax hasn't run a lap yet. I imagine he'll clock one in on the last attempt, he usually does. I mean, he's in P3 right now, he's only a tenth ahead of me though. So for Rex's standards, he's probably got another 4 seconds to gain as well. I'm stuck in a bit of a cycle right now of just doing the same couple of corners over and over again because I can't get a nice smooth one. I might just be trying to go too fast. More than what my skill level can handle. I might have to try and chill it out just a little bit. Oh, not the biggest fan of the exit of that inside. I don't know what I've done on Horsepower Hill on the lap that I got, but I'm losing a lot of time to it. God, I am slow around there. The front end on the Suzuki, especially at low speed, does feel a little bit on the wonky side. Once you're moving, it's absolutely fine. I'm going to struggle in that sharp little left-right there. Middle rut just completely disappears from you halfway through. All that for only a 0.2 or 0.3 improvement, holy. Yeah, I really am throwing a lot of time away that I gain at the start of these laps. Try inside again. I do think if you are a good player, you can make passes on both the inside and the outside there, though, if someone's in front of you. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm dealing with some wonkiness right now. I don't even know how to prevent that. Let me just want to slow down and see what happens. So it's like the tyre kind of, the back wheel goes left for some reason, then it grips, and then it goes that way, and then it grips again, then it sends me the other way. Not feeling particularly planted. But we've only got 2.5 minutes left. We don't have many attempts left at it. But still, third in this group, it's not bad. Don't know how the other group's going. Cam might just be on roids today. He might just be popping off comparative to everyone else. There we go. I had to be a bit more patient at the start of that corner. The outside wasn't built up very high at the beginning, so I need to be patient to begin with. And just like that, that is all that time gone. One thing, the thing about this game that is nuts is if you can take off a jump on a low line compared to hitting a jump normally, the amount of time you can gain or lose is actually disgusting. It's unreal. 0.8 seconds down right now. I've not got the angle right for this as well, so I've got to hit this inside roller. Not good. No, I'm just going to reset it. We've only got a minute left, so probably only got one more attempt or so. We're actually going outside after the big step down after the hill. Big step down after the hill. You mean the one over on the right? I'm going the rut just to the right-hand side of the inside roller. He's going outside in the switchback. Okay, I'll give that a go. Why am I scrubbing to the right here? Oh, my head's gone. It's gone. Forgot where I was on the track. Now, what, 0.3 down, we can make it back. This is last attempt anyway. I think it would take me more than 30 seconds to get back to the finish line. Hmm. 0.6 down. There you go. Look how much lower I stayed there. I gained 0.4 in that one jump alone. Oh, missed it again. I think the track turns a little bit to the right as you hit that step down, so if you think you need to drop off of it in a straight line, but you actually need to carry on drifting out to the right a little bit. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm hot booty cheeks through there. I mean, the suspension that I'm running right now, it does seem to struggle on the really, really hard impacts. So, like, stepping down that hill, when you kind of land at the bottom, it doesn't tend to rebound very nicely. Okay, nice. There you go. That's qualifying done. Right, give me 1 minute, gamers. I'm going to go and pour myself a nice alcoholic beverage to make this night more bearable. BRB. We back. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do any damage with one drink. I appreciate the concern, Nick. However, I'm quite a big gamer. I can soak it up. I didn't get Jack Daniels. I got a Disaronno. So we got Disaronno and Pepsi in there with some ice as well to keep it nice and cool in here. So hopefully the head stays cool at the same time. So I'm 4 seconds off. I'm guessing Cam's gone top for that time. I'm 4 seconds off the top. And the issue is last year, even if I was like, let's say 2 seconds off the top, my consistency in the race would give me good results and occasional wins. Whereas now, being 4 seconds off, Cam can crash every single lap and still be faster than my fast lap. So that it doesn't translate as well anymore for me, annoyingly. And it's just, everyone's just stepped up a level this year. It's really impressive. Hello, Chase. The Suzuki is good. I'm struggling in the tight chicanes a little bit on it. It is a little bit on the wonkier side compared to like the Yamaha, for example. The Yamaha's a bit more planted. But, you know, it's fine. The suspension works pretty good. The only thing it struggles with is when you do step off, like that big step down in the middle of the track before the sharp left-right, the suspension compresses and rebounds are really harsh, like it fully bottoms out, which you'd expect, but it's more the rebound afterwards that gets you a bit sketchy, so I'm just not able to send it as deep as the other boys are. Try a lap on the 2-stroke. But I made Ben make me a camo Suzuki for this. I even told him yesterday this is what I was running, so he's gone out of his way to make me stuff for today. So I'd feel bad riding around on the 2-stroke. Unless we get overwhelming people in chat wanting me to ride a 2-stroke, I'll do a lap or so. Let me read ARL chat real quick as well. Streaming announcement. Yeah, nobody in ARL looks very happy. Yeah. Hello, Cam. I'm seeing a lot of people saying 2-stroke. What was was it a gas that I ran last year? It might have been the gas. It was, because I did have that model swap on it that's now fully boofed. I should have last year's. Let me just run a lap and see. The issue that we had last year when I rode the 2-stroke, I had my mind's just gone. I had good starts because the traction was a lot better for them last year, whereas this year you just spin up anyway, so you get a bad start. And the only reason that I won one of the motos last year was because I had like that good start. Okay, so no, it's not this one. Let me try the KTM, like Cole said. I could have sworn that I rode the gas at Washougal last year. I think I had a I had a KTM model swap on it, which is why it looks like this. KTM. Fantic setup. I wish the Fantic or the Yamaha 2-strokes actually worked properly. Like, you know, the sound issues and stuff. I just couldn't bring myself to do it. Oh, it's qualifying up. Oh god. Let's have a look. Shall we see the damage? Let's have a look. I'm actually scared to press the refresh button. I don't know why. As long as I'm top 35. I qualified better than last week. That is a huge drop-off, by the way. There's 4 seconds between 1st and 9th. I'm 9th. How did I qualify 9th on a Dookie this week, but I qualified 12th on a Yami last week on a bike that I felt better on? No, this doesn't have the setup either. Oh shit, no, I deleted it, didn't I? Let me know when the servers go up, gamers. I want to do a bit of research. I want to see if I show off... Does anyone know if last year I showed off my two-stroke setup at Washougal? Shit. Washougal. If it's the exact one that I ran at Washougal last year, sorry, yes, please do send it to me. It's this here. Do I show it at, like, the end? So I'm 10 points down. Well, 10 points up now, sorry, championship-wise. It was 7 before that. Tyler got second in that race, so I gained 3 points, so it's up to 10. So I can afford to have a mid-race this race. Yeah, please send it my way if you have this exact one. Is it definitely... Oh shit, I forgot I was bald then. Look. No hairlines. Soft MX2. Does it say... Oh, God damn it. No, MC250. I was on the gas. So it was a gas that I was on. Oh, it's going to annoy me. I can't see anywhere. Would be in my race-winning setups video. Oh, that's a good shout. I need to get the... I don't know when these servers are going to go up. Race... Every race-winning setup of 2024. Thank you. Oh, I timestamped it. I have. They did not go as planned. I recorded a full video on the track that you see in the background that I've just recorded footage for. It's not here. And it was about 14 minutes long. Sit there yapping away. Good concept. And that's annoying. I went to pull it. Hair glow up is very demure. Thank you. Have you noticed but my forehead is extra shiny the last couple of days, gamers? And that is not because I'm sweating, that is because my skin is absolutely glowing at the moment from the supplements I've been taking. Let's have a scroll through our messages real quick, sorry. The gas. Oh, God, when would this... Let me scroll. What time last year did we compete in this? That was after. That's Splash. That's Champ. 9th. It's going to be before this. There's a picture of me and Rusper for some reason. Ah. Gas MC 250. Stiff, soft. There's one here called Soft MX, so I must have adjusted it to be Soft MX2 because I must have changed it ever so slightly. HGH. No, not anything bad. It's just I'm taking vitamin D supplements because obviously I don't get any sun, so that's going to help my skin. But I'm also taking like omega oil gummies, so like basically fish oil gummies as well, and it does wonders for my skin. All right, for both, so MX bikes, profiles, lens, setups, common, MX1. I don't have a gas. Yes, I do. Paste. Right, so that's in there. So now if I come out of the pits, go back in. I thought we updated straight away. I'm on the KTM now, that's why. I have a feeling that this server's going to go up before I even have a chance to try the two-stroke out. Gas 250. If I do ride this, I apologise in advance, Ben. Chat made me do it. I'd need to reset it up. Oh, would it kick me? Going well, thank you, Showcase. Right, got that. So if I do this, 13, 4, 13, 1, 4.8, 14, 10, 105, 45, 14, 3.5, 10, drivetrain, we'll never know, as Kanye says. 10, 8, 156, 4 beans, save as Shug. Done. Done. Hey, listen, there's no guarantee. I'm probably going to do one lap on it right now and find out that it's arse cheeks. My issue with the two-strokes is the way I've got my buttons bound. I can't use the clutch while riding because I downshift every time, which make two-strokes incredibly difficult for me. She feels heavy. That's something I've noticed. Somehow the two-strokes feel heavier to turn than the four-strokes do these days. It's not for me, gamers. I apologise. Not at this short notice anyway. Maybe if I had a couple of days before now to try it out a bit, we'll go back to the Suzuki. I mean, if you don't compete, Hunter, then no, there's no issue with you being on the old OEMs. Some people just prefer the old ones with how grippy they were. Track is in the title as well as the description. No one told me the races are up. For a 450 Pro main. Start. Hello, Reed. Hang on, let me check qualifying again real quick. Reed, you didn't get out qualified by Suzuki, did you? Oh my god, you did. Reed, what are you doing? You hate to see it. So my thought process for this race is I know that I can't send it as hard as the other bikes do because the Suzuki just can't take it, at least with the setup I'm on right now. So that's going to make me ride a bit more reserved, which might make me be more consistent. The only thing that I'm not sure of is how the Suzuki handles erode. I don't know if anybody knows how the Suzuki handles deep erode yet. I most certainly don't know how to get it out of the gate. I haven't done any practice starts, which is a bit of an issue. I don't know if anybody's on two-strokes today. The issue that you got with two-strokes now is they're just so poo compared to the 450s, whereas last year they were actually viable. No idea. Got Wild Hack-On making an appearance. Don't see that very often. I think first moto last year it was between like myself, Hack-On, and Tyler for the win when I was on the two-stroke. That was a fun race. No, Troy, I turned down the bag from SPX. I have not sold out yet. Whilst I do very much enjoy SPX's setups for Supercross, I have found more success in other options outdoors at the moment. So I am not a one suspension man. I usually run whatever people send me, try it, and I either like it or I don't like it. Send the wall into the sand as far as you can. I would do if you was guaranteed a good landing every time, but you can lose a hell of a lot of time from getting that wrong. I mean, I don't even know how far to send it at all at the moment. That's the other issue with the Suzuki as well, is you have to downside stuff well to then get that drive and the momentum for the next straight. Right. That was the 250 and 450 mains, non-staggered, 10-minute break between motos. Race starts in 10 minutes or once everybody is joined. I do need the toilet, but I think we'll try and hold it for Moto 1 and then go in between motos. 0.60 to running the same as last week, and last week Some of the ruts did get pretty good. You did have to change things up towards the back end of the race. That tickled me more than it should have. There's just so much going on in Aerial, it's impossible to keep up and read it all. Right. No, the kickstart doesn't matter in the game at all. How does the Suzuki handle the erode, Aiden? Is it front end tuck central once it gets a bit rough? Thank you very much, Joe. I'm hoping that the alcohol now coursing through my body will take the edge off a little bit, so we'll just be flowing. I hope that it doesn't have the opposite effect of I just can't hit a rut properly because I'm not locked in. I mean, if you wanted to do like a whole kickstart Kenny thing, my first name is Connor, so it does fit the C sound, the K sound criteria. Yeah, there is one or two. So we got Lipsec riding the 2-stroke, and that might be it. But he did qualify on the 450, which is pussy shit, so that doesn't count. Hello, we're about to start racing. Thanks, mate. Yeah, that is pussy shit. People done that last year as well, and I was like, no, you gotta ride the bike you qualified on. But still, respect for showing up on the 2-stroke anyway for a bit of fun. What line to take before the whoops? I've had the fastest run through the far outside, but it's also not that consistent when you're trying to hit it quickly. It's a very, very precise end of the corner that you have to hit. So it might even be one of them where it's like a slow in, fast out kind of deal, just take your time with it, but you get a really good run skimming through the whoops. That was indeed a wild Linda, just saying hello and good luck. Luck isn't what I need. I need the hand of God to come down and touch me in ways I've never been touched before. Didn't Washougal used to like go up this hill and then turn back down a little bit as well? Or am I faded? Or was it there? It might be here. It used to go up here. That'd be nice to have this in game. And then turn around and do something different. Yes, I need the Lord to touch me unconsensually. Bonk. Linduck is on the floor for some reason. He's having a lay down. Why didn't ARL release AMS versions this year? I mean, have you looked at the tracks that we're playing on? I don't think it can get more amateur in terms of difficulty. Like it's flat. It's not hard as it is. No, I haven't got an actual duck. Used to slap this bad boy up on the microphone and just have him chilling. We could try lodging him in again. Then he's just going to be staring at me the whole time. I mean, that's a bit of a precarious angle. I don't want to risk, like, pulling a wire too hard. Well, he'll rest on the desk for now. I have no idea what gear I should start in. I'm probably... I mean, third gear might be too much. Third gear wasn't bad. Okay, no practice. We're going. Yeah. Wish me luck. I got 9.2 litres of fuel. That should hopefully be enough because the track, whilst very, very quick, has a few slower sections than like Redbud did, where I ran out of fuel. So 9.2 should be okay. Can I get fourth? I'm hoping for a top 10. Because I don't think I'm going to get good starts on this thing, so I'm going to be... basically just trying to claw my way back through the pack. I just need to try and have a smart first 2 laps, and just dodge as much shit as I can. We'll see. I'm hoping that I had the setup selected for the race, and that I didn't mess up and only have it on as current. Oh, damn, they all call me up by the end. I'm just going to shut off. Do I comment about people turning right before they turn left, or do I just let it happen? Right, this is where the actual race begins. We get to play bumper cars now. Thought I'd done the smart thing. I thought just checking up for a second there and trying to sneak underneath would be the way to go, but it's not meant to be. This is where it's going to be a little bit tricky with bikes going down and flying everywhere. That was lucky. Sometimes to come through the pack in this game, you need a little bit of luck, a little bit of skill. Nice combination of everything. See, lucky again. This is going to be scary. I've got no idea how far people are sending this. There's reading over the low line. Oh, they're not going near the low line. Holy... Ah! I feel like I took Jake out there, but I didn't actually see him the whole time. Just based on how the collision went. Oh, we got a wild Hayden Deegan on the left there. Mr. JS7 accelerating off the side of the track. I know it wasn't intentional. Just giving him shit. Oh, front end almost. What is that? Track re-entry? Holy shit. I don't want to be anywhere near Vendrame. He's from Brazil and the ping's just crazy. Callum's wearing Tyler's birthday boy hat for some reason. I don't think it's Callum's birthday. Oh, I don't know how I didn't go down there. I'm going to this outside. Rex is barking his way through. Love that. He's moved Vendrame out of the way for me. I swear Rex doesn't usually have dark yellow ping. Very interesting. Didn't have a great qualifying. I'm wondering if he's hot-spotting or doing something different today. I mean, you can try and follow Rex through. That's probably the best bet. He's got a hell of a lot of cuts, though. Says he's 15th, and I'm in 11th right now. bit wonky there from the old dookie. Oh, he's going tight inside after that. Is that Reed? That's Reed. He's going inside here. I don't know how many of these lines he's taken just to make passes, you know, and which ones are his actual lines. Both their boys out in front right now, I only just realised. I'm actually quite liking going left around that single for trying to make passes, you know. There's a horrible little bit of erode there. Sorry, whoever's behind me, I can hear him right on my booty cheeks. Oh, the front end wants to go. Oh, it's gone. Call me Jalik. How did I not get hit there? Please don't go outside, I'm here. Please don't go outside. Oh. I was making moves there, gamers. I was up into 6th by the finish line. It was a great little comeback on the first 2 laps. Unfortunately, we've now dropped down to about P10 again. Who is this? That's JS7. A lot of fast people around me right now. Not many people get off to great starts. I have to beat Tero, unfortunately, because I do give him shit a lot of the time for grinding ranked all day, but getting lapped in aerial by me. I'll have to eat my words if he ends up beating me. It keeps sounding like there's somebody like right next to me out my left ear. I don't know if my audio's boofed. I'd argue that the aerial tracks this year have lent themselves quite nicely to the ranked grinders, just because they've been a highway. Or hopefully not too many scumbag lines for him to take, though, or local lines we call them. I just took someone out, someone on the Yamaha. I've got no clue what place I'm in. I feel like there's a disgusting amount of cuts from people out in front. Like bits like this here I'm struggling with on the dookie. Not locked in yet. Not found that flow. Tyler's 15 seconds out in front. He's moving. He did have the fastest qualifying time. He beat Cam by a 10th, I think it was. So we're going to try and get that top 10. That's all I want. Anything better than top 10 is a plus. I'm getting the blue flag. I very much doubt Tyler's lapping me already. If he is, he's insane. Messing up that double around the corner. Feel very much like a roadblock today. Just survival mode. I've definitely already taken out a couple of people this race just from being sketchy. Nothing intentional. I don't know where the collisions on that bale on the right starts, but you can get away with your handlebars going through it a little bit. How did Reed get back in front of me? That's quite a fun battle there that we was going to witness, because Reed and Callum give each other shit in arrow every week about beating each other, and they was, I think, like 5th and 6th there, something like that. 6th and 7th. Uh-oh. Oh, stay on the track. Thank you. Hope that doesn't give me cuts. Oh no, I've launched so far down. Okay, I got a lucky bounce from it. Sometimes it just rebounds you way too high and you can't stop for the corner. Did gain a bit of time on me there, going outside and then inside. Don't you dare slide out on me, you bitch. Cam's up into P2 now, see if he can try and make a charge and catch up with old Tyler. If he's nice, he's let the birthday boy win. Might get cuts for that. Threaded that needle a little bit too much. No, I didn't get cuts. Nice. Hand cramp already. No bueno. No idea there was somebody on my arse. Oh, he's getting a bit nervous. He was looking behind. Suzuki power! Oh, Reed, you fuck. Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god. Now I've almost taken Aqua up. Aqua should go flying past him as well, to be fair. I told Aqua to do 450s instead of 250 today. It's my fault. I've taken a position away from myself. So just the back end gets a little bit lively sometimes. It's a bit wonky. Just not quite as planted as the Yami is. Oh my god. I mean, Aiden's up the road a little bit. Brado's up the road a little bit. They're about 6 seconds each. That is catchable. I definitely think on an outdoors track I can beat those two. I just don't know if I can do it on the banana. Awful run. I'm gonna look how much time I'm about to lose through these. He's gone. He's gone. Oh god. I do hate how the outside dependent that section is. That rut's so much better than the outside that I was taking. Oh. Oh! Didn't think that was coming back. And it's coming out of a couple of these ruts. Ah. Tried threading the needle a little bit too much. Oh, this thing is so cheeks in that tight left-right. I can't really try and hit it with any sort of speed. I have to chill out on it. I just need to accept that it's part of the track that I'm going to lose time on. Unravelled a little bit for me this lap. It's getting a bit sketchy. Nice. Love that. Now we've got to try and get all that hard work back. And I've got an itchy nose. Not good. What? Oh, I don't want to let it get to me too much. It's just that the bike is handling like shit right now. Very unstable. I had a good, nice like 4 laps or so where I was hella locked in. And it's weird how just like a light switch it changes from feeling great to then wobbling around. Two laps in a row that that's happened. Ah, I'm in a rut. How do I stop the back end from kicking out? I don't think I'm going to get any better than 8th this race. It's not ideal. I mean, the person behind me in points is Jake, and he's not in front of me on the track right now. why. I thought he was going to yeet up the inside of me towards the outside, so I checked up going into the corner. We have a difficult track to pass on, I'll be honest. Just go left, I beg. I'm hugging the right side as much as I can. Aiden's only 2 more seconds up the road, but I have a feeling this race is almost over. Definitely had hot and cold spells during this. Thank you very much, the game. Very generous of you.
Punt Reed to the next round of ARL.
Nah, that wouldn't be very nice. It was a good clean battle that we had going on there. I'm tiptoeing on top of this.
Reedy fell off brew.
Thank you for the membership. Big Reedy fell off. I'm going to get a second of cuts for that, aren't I? Yep. Ah. Chill, boys, chill. Thank you, Honda, as well. Shit. I'm sorry, I can't look at the chat. As soon as I do, I fuck up.
Brothers barking that RM.
Trying to get as much out of her as I can, but quite a few stinky laps in amongst all this. Oh, Aiden was 2 seconds up the road. I'm guessing cuts have come into play properly now, because apparently now it's 7 seconds. Yeah, I think this might be as far as I go. I would like for the next race if I could beat Aiden and Barado as well, and then everybody else in front of them too. I feel like should be beating me anyway, regardless of what bike I'm on. Seeing random bits of roost coming across my screen when there's no bikes there to produce the roost. I mean, Reed's kind of picked it up again now that he's fallen behind. Thankfully, he has a lot more cuts than I do, so I don't actually have to beat him on track for the position. Oh, I mean, you guys saw that, didn't you? Horrible, weird hole forming halfway around that rut, but I can't see where the hole is because the shadows are so deep. So we're going to go on a prayer until it kicks us off the bike. Some of these main lines are getting pretty beat up. Might have to start changing that. Jesus Christ, Tyler's a minute in front. I had no idea. Cam's almost a minute in front as well. These boys are moving. Give a lonely P8 now. There is a bike in front of me. I don't know if it's a lapper or not. Hopefully not. I don't know why 7th just sounds much better than an 8th. Yeah, it's a lapper. Womp womp. That's annoying. Had a glimmer in my eyes for a second. So it's towards the exit of that inside rut. Not last lap yet. And this one seems to be going on for a while. Another second flat. I didn't mean to go that far left. Rado's only 3 seconds ahead and Aiden's only 6. If I can get 1 or 2 crashes out of both of them. Just like that, someone's dead ahead. Hopefully I haven't even got to beat him on track, hoping they got more cuts than I did. For me, what should be a lapper? It's Brado, I've got him on cuts right now. Right, last lap this time around. It's not even Brado. Brado's just further ahead and making mistakes. I don't know why, I've got a feeling this guy's not going to be a good lap. Just feel it in my bones. I was correct. Right in the fast line. There we go. Hand up. Thank you very much, Thunder. Lightning and the thunder. Aiden's only 2.6 ahead. Go on, Aiden, choke for me on the last lap. Choke for daddy. Dirty little boy. Spit on it. Give me a P6. .2 seconds. God, that line's sexy. .4 seconds. Pressure, 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 pressure. Come here. Oh, please don't give me second cuts. I might cry. He's dead! He's fucking dead! Brado's gone clear. P6, let's go. Oh, God. I'm happy with that. Those last couple of laps there. I feel like I was playing well. Found some nice, smooth lines as well. Oh, Jesus. Jeez. Sweat on that brow. No, look, it's not sweat. Like I can't wipe it off. Like I'm just glistening at the moment. It's the fish oil gummies that I've been having. Makes the skin absolutely smooth AF and glowing. Aiden red flag moment. I don't think they'd red flag that for him IRL because it was the last lap anyway. Oh, I don't know why. A P6 just hits so much different than a P8. Not unhappy with that at all. I've got Steiner in front of me, only by 8 seconds to be fair. I've got Aqua in front of me. I've got Rax, Cam and Tyler. That is not bad company to be in for rocking the Dookie. Jeez. Yeah, I don't even know what to say, boys. Like it's not sweaty at all. Like you can't, like there's no shine. It doesn't come off. Like, I am just glowing at the moment. This is one of the harder tracks though. Please say Cap. I think this is the easiest one after Hangtown. Hard for passing, I'll give you that. Hard for passing. There's one or two places I don't think people have worked it out yet. Like that sharp left-right at the bottom of the step down. So happy with my line that I've got there. I feel like it saves me a lot of time. Should we see? Oh my, that's a lot of chat going on. We got sorries, we got FUs. You're too fast, tie the cam. Brado hit the KMS. Lose to cuts every race I've done this season. Aiden hits the oh my god, of course. Cam hits that this track is S. Aiden hits that this track stinks. Hakon hits the FU Reed. Reed don't know what he's done. Aiden's track entries stink. Callum's going to crash out. Physically cannot pass on this one-line track. I think Callum's talking about Reed. And I understand what Callum means. I had a hard time getting around Reed as well. Yeah, Aiden says lost 2 spots on the rollers last lap because the right is arse, but I'm pretty sure I would have had him on time anyway, even if he got him right. He was 2.4 seconds ahead at the start of the lap, and it was 0.4 before the step up at like the back left corner. And I think I made up 0.4 seconds. I was really happy with how there was like a group of 4 laps near the beginning that I was really happy with. Then I fell off a cliff and rode like shit for a bit. And then last like 5 laps again, I was happy with that as well. I don't know why that middle bit was a bit poo for me. I think it was just a process of learning how the Suzuki likes riding in the road. I'm good, thank you, Lewis. And that was Moto 1, yes, we still got one more to go. Don't go too far up, there's a naughty. That's fine, I'm not saying it. Got HM. Oh, Breezy not happy with HM. I'd like to thank Stone Rider personally for these wonderful, challenging tracks for us. Game sucks. I was 28 seconds back. Oh, they said we got a 10-minute break. I'm going to drop the kids off at the pool real quick, and hopefully I'll make it back in time for the second gate drop. Good race, by the way, Reed. That was good. Right. Am I riding real life this weekend? No, I'm not. I'm riding next weekend if I manage to get booked in. But the races I do, I'm not like a member of anywhere. So I get like, not wildcard entry, but you know, I'm the last people that are allowed to sign up. So it just depends if it fills up. I had 1.2 litres of fuel left in that. So we're going to take it a little bit out. I had a really good jump, but I mean, you guys saw firsthand how much, like, once we get halfway up the start straight, the amount of time then that the Yamahas and Fantics gained on me into turn 1, I had no chance of getting around that first corner first. So yeah, I tried backing it up, but then for some reason, one of the people that was inside on the left turned right before turning left, and yeah, I don't get it. I know you did, Reed. I know you tried brake checking me. And at the corner after that, the right-hander, I checked behind in the air of the tabletop, and I saw you going to the inside, but I thought you was going to drift to the outside and dive up the inside of me, so I checked up in advance and didn't realise that you was being nice and then going around the full inside. No, nobody told me to pump Reed during that race. Nobody at all. And during that, thank you. Actually, why do I not have member stuff turned on? There we go. Thank you, Honda. Thank you, Troy, for becoming members. Thank you, The Aim, for the 10 in the super chat. Very much appreciated. And then also, thank you, Tokyo, for subscribing during that race as well. Thank you very much, Croslet. I very much appreciate that. I don't know what's got into you boys over the last week or so, but people are giving me way too many compliments. And I'll be honest, after like 4 years of you guys diminishing my confidence and belittling me about the way I look and the hairline and stuff, it's a weird bit of role reversal that we've got going on here from people actually being nice. Thank you very much, Dom. Hope you're doing well too. Enjoy your weekend if you're getting up to anything good. Not found any new broken metas, unfortunately, no. I do have leaked DMs, not to myself, but... And I think it's Cap, by the way. I think he's just being funny. I'm not going to mention names at all, actually. Apparently, the Kawasaki 250 on normal mapping instead of race mapping is also a bit insane, similar to the TM. Haven't tried it. Don't know anybody that's tried it. Found out this information today. So if anybody wants to go and try that and confirm, let me know. And if so, I'll make another new meta video when we're in the game for everybody again. Yeah, the Beta 450 is the only bike that's banned at the moment. I've been going to the gym for a week, so it's not enough time anyway. But I've just cut out all of the shit in my diet for about 10 days now, and eating the right food and drinking enough water each day and having various like vitamins and supplements that I don't get through my food or from actually going outside and touching grass. So that probably helps a bit. But if I've lost any weight, it's like 2 pounds, that's it. I had a monster... Well, I've had a Red Bull, please sponsor me. I had a Red Bull today. Monster, please sponsor me. I had a Monster yesterday and a Monster the day before that. But then the 7 days prior to those three, I haven't had anything. But I just keep it the 0 calorie ones, to be fair. Thank you very much, Godis. I'm doing well, thank you. The race went better than expected. I had a bit of a stressful start, but by the end it was all okay. Appreciate you, buddy.
Hello, smiley face emoji.
Hope you're having a good evening.
Smiley face emoji. I hope you're doing well and that the race is going well. Smiley
Reed.
face emoji. Smiley face emoji.
Yeah, Reed, during them rollers. That last time I came past you, I was stressing. I was like, turn left. But I understand why you drifted to the right, because the exit of that rut in that last corner, it's got a bit of a hook in it, and you have to exit it just at the perfect moment, otherwise you start sliding, so I see why you did that. So like here, you can't see it very well because of course the road is too dark. If I turn the flashlight on, there we go, you can see it now. And still not really. This here, it goes down that way, so if you're leant over a bit too far, your weight gets the wrong side of the bike and it starts veering you off to the right hand side, so you have to be really precise and exit it quite high up on the rut. So yeah, I understand why that mistake was made. But I wasn't happy with you. I wasn't happy with you this left-hander after the finish line. Because you went inside rut, I went second rut, and then you jumped across a long way and wiped me out about here. Whereas I thought most people would try and keep it far left here to then open up this corner to then double around this one easier. So that triggered me a little bit, but again, it's just a racing incident. I don't think I got anywhere near as heated as I have done in the past about stuff. What's everyone's thoughts on general mood throughout that race from me? Because even though I made mistakes, I either blamed myself or I blamed the Suzuki being a little bit wonky, which I truly believe it is. Didn't get angry at anybody. Didn't say, oh, the track's shit. All OEM bikes are shit, blah, blah, blah. Just a little comment about the Suzuki being a bit wonky. The wonkiness I'm feeling is if let's say I'm hitting a left-hander and then I have to stand the bike up really quickly, it feels like the bike wants to topple over the other way really fast. That's the wonkiness that I'm experiencing. Which is why I was struggling that tight, like left-right, for example, in the middle for a little bit. So I'm trying to slowly learn how to adapt to it. There is one more moto today, yes. We still got Moto 2 to go. I was generally struggling to find places to make a clean pass, Reed. I passed you twice up the inside before the finish line. But not because the inside is better, it's just because you didn't get a good drive around the outside. So I was just kind of having to hope that you would make a mistake at the same time as I tried something different. Boys, I promise you I'm not on roids. If I was on roids, my biceps would look a hell of a lot better than they do right now. Bonk. But there is a guy that goes to my gym that is very clearly on roids. Very good arms, but somehow his legs are half the size of my legs. And it's like, buddy, just do a couple of squats and some curls and leg extensions and you'll be fine. Like, it's not all about your arms. Like, there's going to be a point where you do have to take your top off and just wear shorts, like on a beach, for example. And the women are going to see your legs in comparison. Like, you're very unproportionate right now. Whoa, well, 5'7" I was. Come on, do me some justice. And it's 5'7.7", so I could round up to 5'8" if I wanted to, but I'm not that guy. I'll keep it at 5'7". That was a very quick assessment there, Fuzzy. I'll try it tonight. I'll try it tonight. I did have a different video planned for tonight, but I might just do that. Well, actually, what day are we on today? No, I'll have to delay that one by a couple days, because Sunday I'm going to have the new DDC track out. Maybe I'll try the... I'll try the Cowie myself later, and if I think it's broken, then I'll tell people about it. If I don't think it's broken, then I'll do what I was planning on doing. I know no families of four were hit during that race. A lot of the crashes that I had were very small ones. I was able to get going fairly quickly, which was nice. Still finished a minute behind the leaders, but I'm not even under the illusion that I have a chance of winning anymore, even on my best day on the best bike. Like, these top 3 or so have raised the bar to such a disgusting extent that I don't even want to know how much time I personally would have to put in to get that good. There is a massive skill difference now. I'm an old man these days. I can't keep up with the young'uns. But come January time, I will probably be able to say with 100% certainty, fastest 30-plus-year-old on the entire game. Fastest vet rider, fastest unk in MX bikes. Carry on standard sparking. I'll give it a go after this one. Sure. Thank you, Godis. You don't have to donate every time you want to say something. I appreciate that, man. It's going to be a little bit of luck, a little bit of skill, and
good luck in the second
hopefully
race.
Good
Smiley
vibes
face
as well.
emoji. Smiley face emoji.
Oh. Thank you again, Godis. I am so shocked with how I've been sending this jump that my head hasn't hit that sooner. How far? Didn't get a chance. Okay. Fair enough. Right. Yeah, that's my struggle as well, Bradley. Even on days where I feel alright, my eyes just can't keep up with the speed of the gameplay and what's going on. Especially when you add all like the shadows into the mix, the high quality version of the track. It's a lot going on. We've got a jump start. JVO. The one test that I use to see if the 250s are quite OP is the step up before the finish on high point. So the TM is the only bike that I can get up and over that step up cleanly on. Whereas KTM, Husky, Honda, I always have to like slap my front end on top of it. Right. Race number 2. I think I've got a further inside gate than I did last time. Got a sweaty hand, sweaty left hand, which is not ideal. I mean, Suzuki moves at the initial gate drop. I'm about to get absolutely cleaned by Cam. What the fuck? I understand he's got the inside there, but why does he have to yeet all the way back over to the far left side of the track? Right, we go again. Hopefully I don't get too many cuts from going flying off the track. I still think I'm ahead of more people at this point than I was last race. So I hear someone right on my booty cheeks. If I go inside here, I don't think I make it over this next triple. Stretch it! That downhill's going to get a little bit sketchy by the end of this. I need to be very careful of that. Also need to be careful of the inside rut down here. Oh, so slow on the inside. Cam didn't get a good drive though. Which worked in my favour. You motherfucker. What the... Okay. Again, not to... I'm just making a statement here. This isn't like bashing everyone involved in the whole track building process. But just give us a little bit to bank off of. That's all I ask. And then you'd have two good lines rather than just one. Yeah, that went. I had no chance of saving that. Kind of scared. Like, that stuff really puts me off of like experimenting with different lines. I'll be honest, I'm still a bit tilted about being Cam's bitch in turn 2. Need to forget about it. In the past. That hill is hard on this Suzuki. Landing a little bit short of there did give me a better run through the sand. Lap 6 ahead of me on the 2-stroke. We can't allow that by the end of this. That's a lot of people when they ride 2-strokes these days. They tend to vibe towards the Husky. Is it pretty good? Yeah, the exit of that is getting quite difficult. That is a slow the F down to not lose the front end corner. Try not to turn as sharp on the exit if I drift further out wide. Less chance of my tyres from sliding out. So I do have Isaac to try and get past, so that Australian ping might do me dirty. He's also trying to get past the LiPo. He's done a very good job of getting past the LiPo. Oh shit, I'm dead. Rado's going to be so unhappy with me. I just jumped too far down. Thought I could beat him to the corner, and then I had to go inside, and I tried to slam on the brakes, couldn't brake in time. Oh, yeah, that was all on me. I don't know how I didn't crash. Maybe if Brado wasn't there, I wouldn't have even made the corner. I would have carried on going straight. I've used him as a burn. But to flip a bad thing into a good thing, we did get past the 2 Aussies in one go. So good ping vibes only. LiPo's riding pretty damn good on that thing, I'll be honest. Keeping a decent pace going. I think I just need to start going outside there, trying to mix things up, but you know, the way the track's built, it does lend itself to being very heavily one-lined. Thank you very much, Godus.
Time for me to get some sleep. Smiley face emoji. Smiley face
no worries.
emoji. Have a good night
Hope you,
and good luck in the race.
Hope you sleep well and enjoy the rest of your weekend, whatever it is you're getting up to.
I will see you soon again.
Appreciated as always. I've got to try and get past Mr. Squeaky Brakes McGee, Mr. Dorian. Why? And face the wrong way. Go on, Pabo, so you know how to treat me good. That's so many positions lost from such a just weird crash. I think if I could have stayed where I was there and made the pass on Dorian, I would have had a lot of clear track in front of me, so that's super frustrating to go down there. I think I turned too early, so the front wheel wasn't properly banked on anything, so then it washed out on me and there was no saving it. Big train of riders to try and get past again. Oh my goodness. Where's that bike going to end up? Oh, dodge that. Where's that bike going to end up? Where's that bike going to end up? Oh my gosh. I intentionally done my best Reaper Doc impression there. Oh my gosh. Take 3 of the positions back that I lost. Back into 7th. Nice. Alum's the next position up the road. Oh, you motherfucker, what am I doing? I'm taking my eye off the lines. And now I'm stranded on the side of the track. Thank you. Taking my eye off of it. Losing concentration. Oh, damn it. Just hitting the big old choke right now. It's not even like it's a bike thing, it's not like getting bad in the road, I'm just not following the lines as I should be. Yamaha power do be kind of crazy, not gonna lie. Harrison's kind of barking, I'm not gonna lie. He's schmooving. I feel like I'm being a little bit of a roadblock at the moment. Oh, I could be such an arsehole and like dive up the inside there, but because I've checked up, I feel like I've hindered myself, because then I messed up the next hill. It's the issue, like I want to be aggressive, but I just don't want to be a dickhead. But unfortunately, the way that a lot of these tracks have been built at the moment, you are kind of forced to make disgustingly aggressive passes, because there's just nowhere else to do it. See if what happens last race happens again. Almost exactly the same. I checked up a little bit more that time. I didn't want to have my front wheel taken away. Like that from Lipo. He checked up and went inside because I was outside. It's good, respectable racing. He is going to have outside here though, so he's about to come flying past me. So I mean that I try taking a different line and I get fucking HM going flying past on the actual main line that Lipo wasn't. Ah! Where do I go? Oh! What? We meet again, Aiden. Well, it's for P7 this time, not P6. HM just tried taking the inside to come past me, now he's lost about 3 bike laps. Oh shit. Oh, front end's in it, back wheel's not. Just OEM things. Oh my... Okay, maybe it's not 100% me, maybe it's... Oh shit, that line. Go straight, please, stop kicking around. Ah, oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, 6th place is only 6 seconds up the road. Like, it's still very doable. I sort my shit out and stop riding like a spode. Please, Suzuki, please. Not now. I can't. Front end's causing me stress. Second cut's there, and I'm pretty sure I know where it was. There's a few braking bumps out going down one of the last hills. Shit, how did I get in 10th? Didn't realise I was that far down. Oh, not good. Not good at all. Well, that was an attempted takeout there, but I think it was just a track re-entry. Looks like Aiden's struggling a bit as well. I was waiting for that bike to just hook left. Oh my god, where's my back end going? I'm such a roadblock. Might as well just let him have it. I'm not looking back so much as like being worried. I'm also looking back so I don't just cut his front end off. I know on Brado's screen he's probably another... Oh, sorry, Brado's Isaac. He's probably another bike length ahead of where he shows on mine. Back end is crazy. Oh my god. That was a collision sound that we heard in there. Hey, birthday boy's been barking today. Is that in front again? I don't think I've seen Tyler on track today once. So I downloaded his party hat for nothing. I mean, this race could have gone very differently if I didn't get sent to the A&E in turn 2, but it's not been awful. It's not been amazing. Struggling a little bit in the really deep stuff with the front end right now. Back end does get very, very lively in some sections. I think Steiner's in that mode right now where it's just all set, so he's going to come flying past me and then probably crash, and then come flying past me and then crash. He has a disgusting amount of cuts by the looks of it. He's not even inside the top 10 on the timer. I've noticed that be a common theme so far this year with the track, is that everybody gets so many cuts. It's also because of how fast the tracks are, when you do go down, your bike will just cartwheel forever. There you go, told you that would happen. Your bike just cartwheels forever, so then it rolls off the track and you're just bound to get cuts when that happens, so a lot of it's not even like trying to find any sort of scumbaggy little lines. A lot of it is just the byproduct of how fast we're going. Nice, that's me going to have some cuts. Trying to get a safe track entry. Right, let me respawn. Yeah. I wonder if it almost feels like right now that the wheelbase of this Suzuki is too short. It feels like I've got a super short swing arm, for example. Yeah, I didn't know we were sending that. Jesus. See, I've been going gym. I got my spine landed on and I didn't go down. Yeah, it feels like it's got a very short wheelbase, which is why I think the back end's skipping around a lot and like, the front end's wanting to tuck. I think I have to make it a bit more choppery, a bit more hill climb bikey. Oh, this is a long race. I think we've still got like another 4, maybe 5 laps to go. I do use auto clutch, yes. No, wait. Yeah, I must use auto clutch because the bike doesn't stall when I come to a stop. I'm in the wrong gear. Yeah, not one of my finest races, I'll be honest, boys. No disrespect to Davey, but I don't think I should be getting caught up by him. Struggling on the old banana bike a little bit as this track's gone away more and more. Just looking at timing, there's a chance I get lapped by the end of this if I'm not careful. Definitely think far left up that hill's the way to go. Seems to be the only place I actually gain a bit of time on people. I am so sorry, by the way. Like, Boy has run into the back of me 2 or 3 times now, and I'm just so sketchy. I'm not like trying to override the track at all. I'm just hanging on for dear life here. I can't control where this thing's taking me. Yeah, it probably doesn't help again that in that one particular left there where the back end stepped out is the same issue that I had on parts of Millville. The base layer of dirt that they use for these tracks is just way too dark. Combine it with the shadows and you just can't see the ruts. So a lot of it I'm just kind of hoping that I get through it well. Time to hang up the bananas. I mean, I didn't go into this round expecting much. It's a bit of a meme round. Well, I don't expect to be in 13th. Like, I'm just dropping back and back and back and back. My boy's already caught up to me again for the 3rd time after me making him crash twice. See if I can make it 3 times the charm. I'll take a wild guess and say that my lines are also... How is Isaac there? He just, like, knocked himself at the bottom of the hill. Did he just carry on instead of rejoining normally? Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna big old road this second motor. Here, I can't see the bottom of that rut as I take off, so I don't know where the hook in it is or the bump in it is. it does seem like it's a really annoying track to pass particularly slow people, aka me, on. I'm just holding everybody up. Ah, it's me inside. I've got more cuts than 8 in this race. More cuts now. There's only 25 people left in this race. Holy. What the fuck have I just watched? Why is this lapper that I just lapped now back in front of me and Aiden? And proceeding to do tricks and also proceeding to cut Aiden off? Honestly, the state of the players in this game needs to be studied. That has now taken Aiden out. Is it even... I don't even think people can moan me for being negative, but like, what the fuck are we doing here? How have we got degenerates like this still in the race? I get it if you're having a bad race. Just leave. Like, no one's forcing you to stay here and do this shit. I'll cut him off there. He's probably going to take me out now for doing that. Like, doesn't care about flags at all. Look at him! The fucking state of it. Go on, crash as well, you dickhead. I don't mind boofing my race to make sure you have a bad time. Oh my goodness. Not a good look for the not a good look for the NGS boys. I'm sure Aiden will do the flipping he needs to. I don't think I have to do anything about it. It's like I'm not having a particularly amazing time on the game right now, but I'm not going out of my way to ruin other people's races. Are NGS known to be degenerates? Well, I don't think Meat Pie is about today. It's being hosted by somebody else. And I'm guessing that whoever it is hosting probably isn't watching this stream. They're probably just watching Cupcakes. And knowing Cupcake stream, he's probably been watching Tyler in the Lead for the last 20 minutes. Okay, Suzuki front brake's pretty damn good. I might get lapped here. I've not got the max HUD on, so I don't know just how far out in front I am from the leader. Every person with the NGS tag. I didn't realise it was that bad. I mean, at least it's a one and done. Usually the mods will see something like that and they'll just ban them for the rest of the season when it's intentional. But it sucks that it has to happen in the first place. I don't think I got a last lap flag this race, but the checkered flag's out now, unless Tyler's like right behind me. I think Tyler's right behind me. No, people have finished. Okay, I got lapped, I didn't even realise. Yeah, we'll do one more for the lols. Yeah, that was certainly one of the races of all time. Result aside, because obviously I had a very good time in Moto 1, and this isn't just meant to be negative for the sake of being negative, it's generally just my opinion, and you know how the season's gone already. This might be the worst track of the year. It really is. I've seen the track creators' reasonings and opinions as to why, and they want to make it a realistic one, but why are we sacrificing good racing for realism? Like, can we just have a couple of viable lines, not just the one? Because there is some places where it's just slot car racing. Like Boy, for example, he was stuck behind me for, what, like 4 laps? And just get run into the back of me because there was no different line that he could take to get around. I don't know, Aiden. You're welcome to clip it and then like clip my stream in those bits and use your recordings as well to submit a report if you want to get him gone. Because it's definitely ban worthy. He was doing it on purpose, you could tell. Realism or bikes can't have both. Do bikes then. Here, I'm going to use GPs as a reference again. GP tracks were replica tracks, but still made well for MX bikes. Can you tell me, just looking at this screenshot right now, what line do you think people are taking? Give you a couple seconds to answer if you think we're going inside or outside here. Whereas the GPs, however... What track was it? I think it was Southwick where I made the comment. There was one particularly really OP inside, and I said, even if my nan, who has crippling arthritis and has never played the game before, picked up the controller and took the inside rut, if I nailed the outside rut to perfection, I still wouldn't overtake it. That's how OP it is. And that's how I feel a lot of the time riding these tracks so far. Actually, Parla was actually pretty damn good. When Parla was done, I was hella excited for the rest of the season because it raced well. It felt like there was a couple of different line choices, but no, the rest of it just hasn't been it. Hasn't been it at all. Yeah, we're just kind of going through the motions now, riding the virtual wave, so to speak, until MTG comes out. And this is the flip side as well. You could take these exact tracks that we're racing now, exactly as they're built with the roughness and the ruts, put them over onto MTG, and they would play 10 times better because the pace of play on MTG is slower and the game's more difficult. The reason that this is so fast and one-lined right now is because the speeds that the game and the OEM bikes allow you to achieve. So it's kind of like a dangerous trio of game, tracks and bikes that make for this really bad racing experience in general. I mean, let's go into replay, let's have a look. Imagine the server might go down in a second. So if I start at the finish line, we've got inside, inside. We've got inside. We've got outside. We've got outside. It's like if I was to take this same screenshot but be in GPs, like when B-Clay made it, there'd be a line used here, there'd be a line used here, there'd be one here, there'd be one here. It's just all about balancing. I don't think the balance has been found. It's very very Scalextric-y at the moment. Well, you've got 2 lines here, which is nice. It's inside, just inside, just outside. But last year, there was 3 lines in this corner. They weren't huge, they weren't massive trenches. There was just enough to get your wheels attached to be able to turn the corner well. But because they've taken, like, there was one here, and there was one here. And they weren't huge, they weren't like Thunder Valley type trenches, but there was just a tiny bit to bank off of that made it so you didn't just have to go here to have something for your tyres to dig into. This had a couple of different options. Well, I mean, 2 going in, but then only one coming out. You might be able to see this better. Oh, I was struggling so much with this hill. As you're hooking left, it's like it hooks back on itself, so then it makes you jump from right side to left side over here. And my back end was kind of getting kicked like the opposite way, and I was just kind of snaking my way up the hill, getting all kinds of wobbly. Not my finest moment at all. Da, 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 da. Yeah, that was Washougal. I don't. It's kind of one of them rounds. It is what it is. It's nothing. I complain too much on every track. But I feel like I've done the opposite this week. I know a lot of people sitting and watching don't like when I complain about things. But you have to understand, I've been here for 5 years. I've seen what works and what doesn't work. And I could load up aerial chat right now. I'm not going to put it right on the screen. You're welcome to go and look at it yourself, because I imagine there's all sorts of GIFs that might get me demonetized. Everybody agrees. Like, I promise you, everybody in it. I don't think there's more than 2 people since the track released 3 hours ago that have said, yeah, this is a good, fun track. Because it doesn't go that way. I played last year's Washougal earlier today. And this track is exactly the same as last year's. But it's like they've gone and deleted a couple of extra ruts and used the smooth tool everywhere. That's the issue. It's not... Let's say these were the first tracks we were ever getting for an aerial series, like back in 2021. I don't think anybody would be complaining at all. But the standard that we have up to this point, like the B-Clay tracks, like last year's aerial tracks, for example, that's kind of what it's being measured against. So it's hard not to be disappointed a lot of time when you've had better in the past. So don't think of it so much as just complaining for the sake of complaining. There is a reason behind it. And I've done it before the race started, and I've done it after the race started to give it the benefit of the doubt. It's not like the whole time the race is going, I'm saying, oh, this is shit here, this is shit here. It's like I've taken it in, I've formed an opinion, and I'm just telling you honest opinion. But as someone that's done like 5 seasons worth of racing, had tracks from various track creators, just for the Pro Race Series, this isn't it, unfortunately. But yeah, here's what it is. Yeah, please don't think that I'm just complaining for the sake of it. Somebody did comment on the live stream like 2 weeks ago, being like that Linz is just basically showing up until MTG starts, and he's 100% correct. Like, I'm just showing up and going through the motion. And what L21 has just said in chat there, could not agree more with. I'm not saying that these tracks are bad tracks. I'm saying they're bad race tracks. If you want to hop on with 1 or 2 friends, have a tear around, go really fast, these tracks are amazing for that. They look amazing. They're incredibly well optimized in terms of realism and replica. Like I say, realism in terms of replicas, all the shadows and stuff, the elevation changes, absolutely perfect. It's the raceability, and I think then that's the perspective I have from them, because that's what I'm doing on them. I'm competing and racing on them. I mean, you saw I was how many laps was I sat behind Reed for earlier? It's either you sit and wait for people to make mistakes, or you punt them out of the way. There's really not many places at all to make just a legit straight up pass. So again, don't make it into me saying, oh, Linz just says all the tracks are shit, blah blah blah, because that's not the case. They are good tracks. They're just not good racing tracks, or good tracks for racing. They are a work of art in terms of visuals. Like, I could pause anywhere on this track, stop and take a screenshot, and they'll be one of the best looking sets of tracks in the entire game. You can't knock that at all. If you say that's not the case, then you're just capping. It's just, again, it's the raceability. That'll do us for Washougal. We've got a 2-week break now. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming the next 2 Fridays. Because next week, Saturday, I'm going riding, IRL, so I've got to get up super early, so I don't know if I want to be on a stream until late. Maybe I'll start a stream earlier and we'll do it for a bit. And then the week after that, I'm away from home anyway. So, yeah, we'll see what the next 2 weeks bring. But either way, regardless of that, regardless of opinions on the tracks and stuff, we tried something new today. We tried out the banana bike. Qualified better than I did last week on the Yamaha, which was quite funny. I didn't expect that. Moto 1, the bike felt pretty damn good. Moto 2, it was just a little bit too whiskey, a bit too unpredictable. It's like, if this is the wheelbase, it feels like the bike had a very short wheelbase, so it's easy for it to like turn and wobble, and it's also easy for the front wheel to come up. So I'm not going to ride it again the rest of the season, but I didn't know until now how it would handle the road. If that wheelbase was a little bit longer and it was a bit more planted, I think that would have benefited me a little bit. But we got through the day. It is what it is. I'm going to disappear. I'm going to go spend the rest of the night with either Linda or the boys. I'll see what everyone's doing. I wish you a good night. Enjoy your weekend, whatever it is you're doing, and see you in 3 weeks' time at the very late. There'll definitely be a stream before 3 weeks' time. Ignore that. I'll see you when I see you. Goodbye.